It's 10 o'clock. Dear children are, and it's time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Monday night, April 27th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock, and the night temperature is 39 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Monday night is a survey of essential workers shows a political divide. Trump said he takes no responsibility for any spike in people using disinfectants improperly. Former neighbor of Joe Biden accused of terror corroborate sexual assault account. Angry criticism kept the handling of coronavirus outbreak. As Trump partisan spin on federal aid for states, Republicans and Democrats warn common financial calamity. California Governor Newsom's closed speech correspondent, coronavirus social distancing rules. Trump press conference feels like a coronavirus task force briefing. New York, New Jersey layout for criteria for reopening economies. New York board elections cancels Democratic presidential primary. New Zealand has won a battle against coronavirus spread. According to the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson returns to work after COVID-19 says lockdown must continue. El Salvador's president takes on the country's gangs amid the coronavirus pandemic. UN Arab powers feared wider war in Yemen after separatists declare self-rule in the south. Lakers got money from the loan program and returned it. JetBlue will require passengers to wear masks. However, airlines will provide them for all travelers amid coronavirus. Look at stocks now. Up 3 for the 8.51 at 24, 133.78. SP 5 up 41.74, 278.48, and NASDAQ up 95.64 to 8730.16. CVS, Walgreens rep a free coronavirus test in outsider stores. Elon Musk wants SpaceX to launch the next generation of space telescopes. A new explanation of the origins of human fatherhood. Hubble celebrates 30 years in space with a stunning new image. SpaceX's prototype Starship rocket passes critical milestone toward first flight. CDC adds to the list of coronavirus infection symptoms. Top doctor who treated coronavirus patient died by suicide. Scientists in New York focus on probable heartburn drug treatment for COVID-19. And the coronavirus genome is like a shipping label that's epidemic track where it's been. Global military spending grew 3.6% in 2019 to $1.9 trillion, with the United States accounting for $732 billion, or 3% of the global total. Called when the Nevada joined Pacific states to reopen the pact. White House coronavirus task force presents new guidelines for reopening. One forecast air traffic may not bounce back for years. Aircraft Democrat and fallen. Italian military express which animals include purpose killed and Indian rob put servicemen and women with contracting zoonotic diseases. People of ethical treatment animals said. Looking at the news from the Sun Chronicle. The Sun Chronicle circulation added one coronavirus step in 89 cases of grim rolls of the weekend, bringing a total of 34 to 99 respectively of the 10 area communities. Only Rome did not properly report one inspected Tuesday. The initial death was reported by Atterbury, bringing a total of 28 to the city. Statewide, the number of deaths reached 3,003 with a total of 56,462 cases. The majority of deaths, 1,656%, occurred in nursing homes. The state's Department of Public Health has submitted the number of coronavirus patients associated in the nursing homes, which includes patients and employees at 10,635, which is about 19% of all cases. Out of 338 nursing homes in the state, 308 have reported at least one case. Pandemic presents challenge for cancer patients, doctors at surgery and anatomy and beyond. Mansfield Boy Scouts makes face shields for local first responders. Coronavirus claims the number of Attleboro resident area cases approach 1,000. South Attleboro supermarket robbery suspect could be connected to be one protected, police said. Police seek the identity of the suspect in the State store robbery. After remaining stable in the previous week, gasoline prices in Massachusetts are down 4 cents from the last week and predicted to possibly drop to the levels not seen in over a decade. North election delayed to June. 3 injured in a crash near truck stop by Route 1 in Rentham. Plainville text deadline that coronavirus cases in Taunton top 400 as the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Taunton has reached the Florida marked as Monday, there are 47 city residents listed actively infected with the coronavirus, according to the mayor. Governor Baker said COVID-19 numbers may be hitting the plateau as, at the start of an 8-week living under state of emergency, Governor Baker said Monday the data might be starting to show the coronavirus spread has plateaued as he committed an additional $130 million to support the effort to fight COVID-19 nurse home where they're told the pandemic has been harsh. And Baker agency was the letter this fact figuring into how when to begin reopen parts of the economy, and Boston Mayor Marty Walsh said in no uncertain terms that main focus really for business about workers and customers back to the doors. And press briefings from Baker Walsh came with a week before the governor's executive order to close all non-essential businesses during the public health emergency scheduled to expire on May 4th. And Baker described Massachusetts students surging and maybe much of the fact the contrast of the situation and not faced with the conditions in some areas states particularly across the south where governors started to relax at stay-home advisories. The trend data may be high, but obviously what decisions we need to make it to come with a little final plan behind it. So we probably put that out later this weekend. Some business groups could have Mass High Tech answer the published regulation how to reopen that realistically increased tested work with Brigham City supporting this. Work on the band and other groups have to say business might be given a chance to show where they can protect workers. And now, looking at sports situation. Pickers released Manny Wilkins opened up a roster spot in a potential addition. West Bridgewater nurse surprise on birthday. Hall's David Michael said he began feeling in April 2nd and started being transferred to the prison in Massachusetts, then W. White facility. He put in 6 slips. And now, looking at the traffic and transit check at 10:07 on the MBTA. Looking at the subway commuter rail and ferries. Okay, looking at highways and byways in New England on this Monday night. Route 9 eastbound side, a little bit slow on Connecticut, Massachusetts eastbound also Westfield, but looking good in New England. And now, looking at the weather situation, it's moderate bands of rain going over much of Boston and Worcester and down on eastern Plymouth County, and heavy band of rain from Bridgewater, Brookton, and down from Hingham and all the way down to Sharon and down in Norwood. Okay, it'll be showers may move for 3 a.m. for tonight, low on 37 degrees, and normal about 11:30 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, chance of 1% due percent less than 7 inch possible Tuesday. Mostly clouds to have a 55 degrees north about 9 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour for Tuesday night. Park clouds for 32 degrees, light for wind for Wednesday, most lands up at 57 degrees. Common coming eastbound 6 miles in the afternoon, Wednesday, chance of shots may after 2 a.m. Clouds got low at 40 degrees, and southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour, chance of 30% for Thursday. Shots like the mean for noon, clouds got for 56 degrees, and southeast about 7 to 10 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour, chance of 6% for Thursday night. Shots may after 8 p.m. Low on 51 degrees, southeast about 10 to 13 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, chance of 1% Friday. Shots moving for 11 a.m. 163, low 47 degrees. Over about 8 to 10 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour, chance of 8% for Saturday. Chance of shots, part to south cap at 62 degrees, and common coming in northwest on 5 miles an hour, and afternoon chance for 50% for Saturday night. Part to cap at 47 degrees. West wind for Sunday, most of south cap at 69 degrees. West spot 5 to 8 miles an hour for Sunday night. Chance of shots, mostly cap for 47 degrees, and west spot 3 to 6 miles an hour, chance of 40% Monday. Chance of shots, part to south cap at 64 degrees, and northwest one about 5 to 8 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour, chance of 50%. Right now, northern it's light wind 30 degrees. That's the for the Peter Channel. 10 o'clock news on this late for Monday night, April 27, 2020. P. What's up? Good night. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We'll see you tomorrow morning with more. Don't be have a good night.